Here on the channel, we aim to guide you for business development, but we also promote personal development too. As without developing yourself, how can you focus on your own business development, as I feel they work alongside each other to make your life improve for the better. In this video, I'll be reviewing 2 audiobooks that I have been listening to and the impact I have found that may help you with personal and business development. Stay with me as I go through these. I have recently been listening to the audiobooks of Ant Middleton, his mental fitness and zero negativity ones. I haven't caught up with his others yet, but will do so very soon. I've briefly seen him on a couple of episodes previously on SAS Who Dares Wins and caught some of his social media quotes. I was intrigued to see how in his situation he manages to stay mentally strong and focused, and whether I could apply that too. He is seen as a controversial character in the limelight, where his outspokenness has caused the public and media to turn on him, but he is still appearing to be mentally strong through all the barrage of trolls on social media and the negative impact the media was trying to put on him. As we've seen previously, the impact these outside factors can have on some people's mental state and the outcomes of people not being kind can have. These situations can be reflective of the situations we all find ourselves in business or our personal lives sometimes. When listening to these books, I discovered that some of the approaches Ant Middleton has taken we have already been discussing on the channel, but potentially not collectively taken them into account. When I was listening to this, you go through the process of taking it all in, you suddenly realise that what he is saying is mostly common sense, but like most of us, you tend to forget about common sense and applying this to everyday life. With his mental fitness book, he is a firm believer in the 15 rules to strengthen the body and mind. I won't go through all these stages in detail, as will be far too long for this video, but will highlight the stages I think is most important for your own personal and business development. This also gives you the opportunity to read or listen to the books yourself too. Now, here are the main sections of the book I would like to apply and found most useful. He has touched on the subject that often people talk about the mind and body being separate entities and are far too quick to separate these. But he feels that if you unite them both and they're working collectively, then you'll be strong enough to deal with things as these are the same system. We often say, I have a body, but no, we are a body. The mind is the sharpest tool. The mind is the body. Our body and mind are reliant on each other. Now, I can highly relate to this, as if you're not at your best body fitness, which I haven't been so for a while now, due to various factors, then this does affect your mental fitness as well. You need to take care of yourself with healthy eating and fitness if you can, as the better this is, the better focused your mind will be. If you have these in harmony, you can then push yourself beyond any limit. So focus on becoming physically fit and psychologically strong. The biggest problem with this is that the majority of us operate on autopilot through our whole lives. The brain is taken for granted, just like we take, for instance, gulping air in our lungs for granted too. It's because we often focus on working on life and not working on ourselves. This results in not knowing what you're capable of. Ask yourself, what difference do you want to make for you and your loved ones? If you know the answer, ask yourself if your mind and body are disconnected. If they are, this will encounter friction between them. This means you need to become far more focused on both areas in order to reconnect them. Now, how many of us have suffered from a lack of confidence at some point in our lives? I have both in my personal and business life. If you can think of a certain situation where your confidence has struggled, have you ever thought, why has it struggled? It's usually a lack of confidence that holds you back from doing things. Once you realise what you can achieve, your confidence will grow. Ant refers to the imposter syndrome within building your inner confidence. He states you will fall guilty of the imposter syndrome. Now, if you're not familiar with this, Ben discussed this on a previous video. If you haven't watched it, give it a watch as the link is here. He also refers to other people's opinions don't matter, as this is often the cause of knocking your confidence. Gain internal confidence, as with this, you will become more resilient and take whatever life throws at you. Remember, you will never become confident overnight. It's a step-by-step process. It's more of a lifetime of learning and how to gain that confidence. It does take time to grow your confidence, but be patient with it. I've previously touched upon a method when I am struggling in certain situations and I have not found the confidence to do something. This is down to the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. This is another video we have recorded previously. The link is here for you to give it a watch if you've not done so already. Now, what methods do you use to try to gain your confidence? Please comment below, as we'd love to hear about them. Now, have you ever come across failure? Have you embraced it? Has it overcome you and you didn't know what to do? As Ant states, no setback is final. Don't let it define you and hold you back. How you respond to it is what people will remember. You will probably recall the saying, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So how about a reversal of that? As in 1 step back and 2 steps forward. Change is hard, but a little change in the way we are thinking could help massively in becoming more fit mentally. Try think that the failure you have encountered is just another step towards your success. I really found this book easy to listen to and take on board all the rules that Ant highlights. There's my 3 rules I feel are important, but some of these you might already be using the rules and may feel others are more important to you. That's why I will leave the rest of the book for you to read yourself. Now, I hope you're enjoying the video so far and you've picked up some good points to assist you to develop. If you've found this useful, please do comment below on the points you think may help you. I would also really appreciate if you could click the like button below, and if you want to see more of our videos, please do hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified whenever we release a new video. It really helps us to know that you like what we're doing and tell YouTube that other people could also benefit from this video. Now, his second book, with his Zero Negativity, Ant discusses parts of his life he has never spoken about before, and also has his wife comment on each aspect that he discusses too, giving a different spin on the views he has. At the end of each chapter, like mental fitness, he lists lessons to be learned. There are times when life feels like it has you cornered. Every one of us at one time or another will have to face up to the challenges that come our way. And there are 2 ways of meeting them. Negatively, where blame is the answer, where other people are at fault, where you haven't been treated fairly. Or positively, where you own the situation, learn and grow from it, and become a better person at the end of it. Now, Ant discusses again in this book how to embrace failure and how to use it to your advantage. Also, how to see change as the start of your future success, and how best to develop resilience, and how to deal with bullies, what it means to be a positive role model, and how to live a life with no regrets. Now, I've found with this book, it does not tell you who to be, where you should live, or what job you should do. That's up to you. This guides you with the tools you need to become the best possible version of yourself, which we should all be striving to be, to own and what you are, and to live your life with zero negativity. Now, one of my favourite chapters within this book is Know Who I Am. It highlights various points that we need to keep going back to, as I think this can be easily forgotten about. Have you ever acknowledged what your strengths are? Or even celebrate them? Make the most of them. This gives you a source of positive energy. And positive people are hungry to discover themselves. It's only when you make the most of yourself that you'll be making the most of your life. Find your positive motivator. This will be the thing that drags you through your toughest times. Ant's positive motivator is his family. He wants to be the best version of him, to be able to be the best role model he can for them. What is your positive motivator? Always surround yourself with the people that matter, as people who love you will support you and will provide you with constructive criticism. Listen to it, as constructive criticism should be welcomed, as this helps you grow and possibly before you've not recognised certain aspects about you. If a weakness is stopping you from achieving something important to you, work ruthlessly to fix it. Not all weaknesses will need to be worked on though. Another chapter that's quite apt for development is you've got to get through this. Everything that you should do is in small steps, and this leads to a big leap. Or think of actually more of the journey, not just fixating on the destination. Spend the time trying to be certain about the journey you would like, but challenge everything that you want to do. Some people don't know what or even who they want to be until later on in life. You work this out through trial and error. If you're going to focus on the journey, be committed to that journey. Don't worry if you make mistakes along the way. Positivity is about committing to failure. Failure is not a dirty word in this situation. Most people listen to others around them rather than listen to their own voice. That is a very short summary of both books. I found them both very enjoyable and have learned a lot about personal development. I can't cover every aspect within these books, but have left plenty enough for you to be able to enjoy these books too. Even if I took only a couple of aspects within each of these, I feel that we would all benefit in a positive change within our lives. And Ant always admits that these will not make you become the full package, but give you toolkits to assist you to develop. Now, thanks for watching. I hope this video has been useful to you. And remember, sometimes just one thing is all it takes. See you soon.